Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. I'm very orange right now. I'm sitting in my office. The lamp over there is orange, but if I turn the other way and you can't see me, we hung these curtain lights in this window for Christmas and I think it looks so good, especially from the outside. It kind of looks like stars to me. But anyway, I decided that I am going to do a night in my life, not necessarily a nighttime routine, but just like a Friday night in my life, especially because a lot of times whenever I vlog a full day in my life, I always like end the vlog when Mason comes home, which is my husband, because like I kind of want to be present and just spend time with him. So I always end up forgetting to finish vlogs past 5 p.m. usually because he calls me on his way home from work and then I just like don't finish. So I thought today would be a really cute time to kind of for you to spend the evening with me. My husband is gone right now. He does production at a local college, like video stuff. So he is there now. He does like sporting events and stuff. So he is there now. So I am alone for the evening and I thought now would be the perfect time to vlog. Anyway, you've heard enough of me talking about why I felt like I should vlog. I was sitting here realizing that I have a lot of books that I have purchased that I haven't read that I do not have in my book inventory. A while ago, I decided to create a book inventory spreadsheet because I kept buying books from this used bookstore that I already had and I didn't even realize I had them because I hadn't looked at them in so long. So now I have a book inventory so that way I don't purchase the same book more than one time. I know what I have and it just makes it a lot easier, and it's in alphabetical order, which makes it super easy for me to put them on my bookshelf because that is how I have my books organized. Let me show you. I have made it through the top shelf so far, but if you can see, I have books that are turned around the other way and the books that are facing the wrong way are the ones I have not read. So it's an incentive for me to be able to turn them around. So all of them are spine out, but I'm just updating this because like I didn't have this book on there. I didn't have this book on there. A couple others that I didn't have on there. Like this one I didn't have on there because I got this one from Walmart for like $5. I like didn't even know I had this book, to be honest. I cannot even remember purchasing that. So just a few random books, and so now I'm gonna start working on this shelf, but I kind of just wanted to go through and let's look at the inventory. Oh, it's so blue compared to the rest of this room. Okay, so I literally have so many books. According to this, I have 178 books, but that's again not everything on here. So basically I'm going in alphabetical order. I have all of my like general fiction, romance kind of stuff over here, and all my thriller stuff is over there. So it's not exactly in alphabetical order, but I'm going through the alphabet and looking and making sure that I have everything on there. And then I'll do the same with that shelf. There's not as many books on that shelf that need to go over here, but I'm working through it. So I'm just gonna time lapse this so you guys can watch the process. Basically, I put the title and then I have the author, last name, comma, first name, just so that I can alphabetize it by author, last name. And then I have it bold and italicized if I have read it, and it's just regular text if I have not read it. So that's what's happening. So let's just get back into it. I realized as I was going through that I was missing a few because I like added a couple at the bottom, but I didn't alphabetize them. So I'm gonna go back and alphabetize them really quickly, just so that I can make sure I don't miss anything. Sort sheet by column B. Okay, that's better. Okay, much better. Let's go back to it. Okay, I'm finished with the general fiction, romance, historical fiction, all that jazz. And I had to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 books that I know of. And then I added a few before I alphabetized. So I had to add at least 20 books just to that side. So now let's go to the thriller side. I'm not gonna record that part just because it's kind of boring. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, I just added like 30 books to my inventory. I don't know how well you can see me, but I just added like 30 books to the inventory. So now I'm about to put this whole thing in alphabetical order. It is 6:47, and the only thing I really wanted to do was the books. I guess we'll go do the laundry because it needs to be done. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, the minute I finally get the motivation to actually like take the clothes out of the dryer and fold them, they were in the washing machine. Whatever. New load going in the washing machine now. Now if we come in this room, there are a few clothing items from literally last weekend that sat in the dryer for ages. So let's put this away. decided for a snack, I want to have some chips and cheese. Actually, pretzels and cheese. Y'all, my diet is absolutely atrocious these days. Like, genuinely, it's so bad, but I don't even care. I don't care. I am nauseous all the time. Nothing ever sounds good. So you know what? Just let me eat what I feel like eating. We have these tiny bowls from Target. The blue ones are the Pillow Fort brand, which is like the kid brand at Target. And then these are Room Essentials, and these came in a pack of like 3. I bought these individually for like 50 cents each. But they're so nice for small portions, for snacks and stuff. I genuinely can't recommend them enough. It's like I put cheese in a little bowl, and then like the chips to go with it in a big bowl. But I also like to put ice cream in the little bowls because we have these bowls, which are significantly bigger. And nobody wants a half empty bowl of ice cream, but sometimes I feel like I need to limit my portion size. So if I have a smaller bowl, then I don't have to, then I feel like my cup is full, if that makes sense. Smaller cup, whatever. It's supposed to be psychological. I really need to do the dishes, but I'm not doing those right now. I will do it in the morning. I feel more productive house-wise in the morning. Mason came home early, and now we're watching Gilmore Girls. He's having some Chinese food, and we put up some Christmas lights down here and there, and I'm loving it. This is a whole vibe. Tree coming soon. Okay, so it's the next day. I said I was gonna do an evening in my life, and then I showed you like 3 things, and then I didn't finish it because Mason came home. I do this every time. Every time Mason comes home, I'm just like, oh, I'll just stop filming because like I want to spend time with him, and I just forget to continue filming. But in all fairness, the only thing we did last night after he got home was we watched Gilmore Girls for like hours, and then we went to bed because he had to get up early this morning. So, and I was tired. So honestly, we didn't even do that much. So I probably would have found things to do for the vlog. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today because I thought I was gonna spend the whole day filming videos. I do need to find one more video to film for today because I don't like the idea that I have written down. But for now, that's what we've got. I'm officially the worst vlogger there ever was. I went upstairs, I took a shower, and I did my hair, and now I need to eat something, but I want to go get a holiday drink from Starbucks because it's Saturday and it will motivate me to do chores because chores have to be done today. What do I want to eat? Literally none of this. I need like a hearty meal. I don't have a hearty meal. I'm frustrated. I want food, but I don't know what I want. Hi, friends. What happened to the sleeve? There was a sleeve on here. I wanted to rant for a moment. Okay, so I feel bad ranting about this, but I feel like I need to because I just need to kind of get it off my chest. So I love making YouTube videos. I have made YouTube videos since I was 18 years old. I am now 26. So I've been making videos for like 7.5 years now, and I have enjoyed every bit of it. And I quit my job in an office to be a content creator, and I honestly have never been happier with my life situation in terms of like job, because I had a handful of crappy jobs after I graduated from college, and I kind of just felt lost. And for a while, I definitely felt like this was what I was meant to do. And then at the beginning of 2022, my channel kind of took off. I got so many views, so many subscribers, and my ad revenue was way, way, way up, and everything was looking really good. And then I don't know what happened, but short form video has kind of just taken over and has made YouTube incredibly difficult to like keep up with stuff. I have posted some shorts on my YouTube channel and I've enjoyed those, but I just have a hard time because short form video is incredibly intimidating to me. I know that people who are on TikTok, they post 2 to 3 times a day, which is wild because I know that if you are successful on TikTok, then it can change your entire life. Not just money-wise, but your other socials grow, which helps you to make a living. And I'm not doing this solely because of money. Obviously, if I was doing it solely because of money, I would have to be making a lot more money because right now my ad revenue on YouTube is just garbage. And the last time I had a sponsored video was in August, I think. And even then, the amount of money that I made was very, very, very minimal. And I think I've only had 2 like proper sponsored videos this year. And I really wanted to have 3. And I also really wanted to have sponsored videos that paid a little bit more. But unfortunately, unfortunately, that is just not what's happening right now. And obviously, like, again, it's not just about the money. I love creating content. If I didn't, I wouldn't make the videos, especially considering I am not making enough to make it worth my time if it's just for the money. But I am just so incredibly frustrated and confused and just really sad that YouTube is not what it was, and also that short form has taken over so like prevalently, because like I said, 2 to 3 videos a day. Like, do you know how hard it is for me to have an idea for 3 videos a week? And I was talking to my husband about this, and he thought maybe I should make like 2 videos a week and then just kind of focus on TikTok and short form videos to see what happens. And I think maybe at the start of the year I might try to do that. I'll be 17 weeks tomorrow. So with a baby due in April, I know that I'm gonna be incredibly exhausted for the first couple of weeks that my baby is here, and that's gonna be like a major life change. So YouTube is obviously going to be put on the back burner, because that's obviously not as important as me taking care of and bonding with and just learning how to be a new mom to my baby. But I think that maybe like it should give me like a good 4 months to kind of play with different strategy. So I think I'll continue to post 3 videos a week through the end of this year, but I think I may go down to 2 videos just to see what happens again, and like focus more on short form videos. I really want to do better. And something else I was talking to my husband about is that I feel like a lot of the videos that I like to watch whenever I have filmed them, they just make everything take 700 times longer than it should. For example, I did a video of like stop motion of me making up my bed. I'll put it right here so you can see it. And I think it looks incredible, but it took me 20 minutes to make my bed when it should have taken me 5, not even 5. So it just like is really frustrating, because it can make things that I do in my regular life take a lot longer. Also because I like to be really chatty, and yeah, I like don't want my videos to be super long, but I also like want to be able to get my thoughts out, if that makes sense. And sometimes it's really hard for me to look at short form video and think like, is this too long? Are people gonna watch it? Are they gonna click off? Are they gonna think it's boring? Is this a good enough hook? But then I realize like the videos that I watch and that I like to watch are ones that like they start the way that I would start a video. So it's just really hard for me to figure out like what's gonna work and what's not gonna work, because I don't want to be like everybody else. Obviously I want to be myself, because nobody wants you to be a copycat. Nobody wants to see the same person over and over again when it's not the person that they want to see, you know. But I also like want to know like what trendy things are happening, because I don't want to have one video go like viral and then it have no impact on my channel at all. For example, the very first TikTok I ever posted got like 70,000 views, which it was the first video. I had no followers. It was my very first TikTok, and it got me like 100 or 200 followers. But I have posted a couple of other videos that have done well since then. But for the most part, like most of my videos get between 200 and 500 views, which isn't the worst. Like it could definitely be worse. And I have over 500 followers now, which again is it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But I'm hoping that maybe if I like shift my focus to short form videos, it's just really hard because I've been making YouTube videos for so long, and it's gonna be hard for me to like not tone it down, but just like come up with more ideas, because I know that when I make in a YouTube video, for example, I can talk about something in a YouTube video. So just as an example, because this is the only thing I can think of right now, I can make a favorites video and talk about 5 things, but I could also make that like a 5-part series on TikTok, and that's 5 videos instead of just 1. So I guess it's really hard. So TikTok is just stressing me out. Short form video is stressing me out. And I went to Starbucks, got myself a venti decaf caramel brulee latte. I personally love caffeine. Okay, don't get me wrong. But my doctor said I can have 220 milligrams of caffeine a day, which is plenty. It's usually like 2 or 3 shots. However, if I want to have another cup, like at home, I only have caffeinated coffee at home. So whenever I go out, I always get decaf, just so that if I want to have some at home, I can. And also just because like, even though I can have 220 milligrams, I want to have coffee because I enjoy coffee and not because I need it for the caffeine. So, because that was the initial reason why I started drinking coffee, was because I needed it for the caffeine. So yeah, anyway, this is delicious. Okay, now I'm kind of picking everything up because it's a little messy down here. Go. Can put my keys away. Gonna put the remotes where they go. Those 2 things can stay there. This basket had some Christmas decorations in it. Need to put it where we put the rest of our Christmas decor. Of course he locked it. Never mind, I'll put it in the garage. Means I can also grab my shoes. I'm gonna put those right here to go upstairs. This is where we put stuff that goes upstairs. On the stairs. Let me put my keys up before I forget. This in the garage. Okay, so then I have to clean this up. There's not a whole lot happening here, but it does need to be cleaned up. That's from yesterday. Gross. Let's clean up. You can't see me. You can only see me when it's dark. Right, the kitchen is clean. I reloaded the dishwasher, cleaned out the sink, even cleaned out this side of the sink. I do need to take this upstairs to be cleaned. There were a bunch of like rags and towels and stuff that I need to take upstairs. But otherwise, clean. I cleaned the cast iron. I put the thing back in there. All the dishes are away. There's no random food anywhere. Looks good. So now we go upstairs and actually do the laundry. Oh, keep them relieved to see Jamie. They're gone.